Put your hands together. It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I'll be
Speedy.
up in this. You can do it. Come on,
Can we
Sheldale.
pre-record it and then I won't feel so
Sheldale, you
bad.
can do it. Then I have to push it. It's going to fuck up my time, and I need you to get in there.
I'll push it.
That's what she said. It is your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, in the building. In the house we got
Shelly Rio.
behind the glass curtain, the one, the only, my first seed.
Big Don right here.
Will not call you that, brother.
Big D.
Why do you do that to him?
Because I love that you hate it. Dude, I should make you a T-shirt that says, my
No.
son's name is Big D.
No. You gonna make me shit.
Hey, Shelly, that sounds like
I
a shirt.
will not
Put
wear
that
it.
on the shirt.
I'm not gonna wear that shit.
Post that up.
So where's the big D?
I
A
love it.
whole lot of dudes in here looking for you. Is Big D here? Tell him Little D's here too. Anyway,
So that makes you middle D.
no,
Right?
I
No?
am junior. He's the third.
So who's the first? Right? There's someone before you that was...
My dad?
Right, so you're the middle.
Yeah.
Right, I was right. Thank
But
you.
junior.
You're middle D. I was like, wait, I know I'm saying this right.
No, you're
Okay.
not, because you said who's first. I go, my dad.
Well, because you said middle D was wrong. So I was like, wait.
Because it's junior. I don't call it middle.
Is
D.
middle D. He's big D, you're middle D. And then little D.
Oh, littler
It's
D.
better to be middle D than little D. Right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird right now. It is Wednesday, October 30th, and I'm not dressing up tomorrow, just so we know that.
Yes, he is.
Not putting on no bunny ears.
And if
or
he
doing
doesn't
none of
dress
that
up,
shit.
he's wearing Mickey ears.
No, you going to make me wear shit.
Because I'm gonna
Shelly,
make you.
Tony,
I'm gonna make you.
tell you now, it's going to go bad.
I'm gonna make you. Listen, I'm making everybody dress up. I went to the gym today, third day in a row, 30-day
So
workout.
what? I'm like, give a fuck.
So I asked all the trainers, like, hey, y'all dressing up tomorrow? And they were like,
Hell no.
But I said, I have a great idea. I said, why don't you guys dress up as 80s workout people? And they all were like, that's a great idea. So I think I got the whole gym to dress up tomorrow. I'm so excited. So now I was like, I have to come.
I'm not excited at all.
I think I might dress up to go to the gym in 80s gear.
And you going to look like, what's her name? Olivia Newton-John. Kiss, get
No.
physical. Because remember they had the V,
No,
and then they had the
no.
stretchies on the out.
Flash dance. That's what I
No, you got to go.
She's cuter.
No, you got to go Olivia Newton-John with the headband and those.
Isn't she white? No?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? We talking about
Because
what
the
it
girl
looks
on
like.
Flash dance, she's like mixed or black, right?
She's mixed.
And she has curly hair, so I feel like I can pull that off better.
Just follow my lead, woman, and
Listen, at least I go to the gym.
whoa. What the fuck is that about? Anyway,
Speedy's dressing up.
I'm not dressing up tomorrow, so I don't give a fuck about it. No, I'm not putting no bunny ears on. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. I ain't
I'm
putting
not bringing no bunny
goddamn
ears. You're wearing Mickey ears.
Bunny ears, homie.
And so is Nick.
He's a mousey ears, a mouseketeer.
Oh, you could be a mouseketeer.
I will not.
What's a musketeer?
A mouseketeer. Hello. You wear the Mickey ears with the Mickey gloves. I actually have
Can you
Mickey
sing the
gloves.
song? Sing the song, Shelly.
M-I-C. See you real soon. K-E-Y. Why? Because we love you. M-O-U-S-E. I actually was going to wear
Don't
Mickey
you got that
ears.
for a ringtone?
You
No,
should.
but I should.
What?
And that should be your ringtone.
No.
Well, you never
no,
call me
don't do
anyway.
that. Yeah. pretty much. Start calling Tony only. Tony, let me talk to your wife.
That's funny.
Let me talk to Chelsea. It is the 30th. It is What You Watching Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to know what you watch. We also want to know from our fans what you think we should watch. So we give you opportunity to get in there and let us know what you're watching. In the building. Guess he come sit down when he want to.
Shalom to the people.
That's it.
That's it, man. How about them Lakers, though?
It was good. I mean, it was the fucking Charlotte Hornets.
Anthony Davis set a record.
It's the Charlotte Hornets.
It doesn't matter who you playing.
He had nobody to guard him.
He set a record.
It's the Charlotte Hornets. He ain't set no record on the Clippers.
No
Now,
one in the
let's move
history
on.
of the NBA has ever done what he's done.
Which is
He scored 40. What do you got? 40 and 10.
40 and 20.
40, my bag. 40 and 20 under 30 minutes.
Nigga, it's the Charlotte Hornets.
Didn't play in the fourth. You still got to put the ball in the basket against NBA
It's the
professional.
that's like you in a handicap league
That's
and
not-
you led the league in block shots.
Listen, and this is for everybody out there who thinks this. This is the biggest myth in the world of sports. These are 420-something of the greatest athletes in the world. You see what I'm saying? Everybody plays basketball.
Ain't all of them ain't great.
You have to be to make it to the NBA. You
They got to fill
literally-
them rosters.
You have to.
Shit
be.
has changed though, Nick.
No,
they have to fill
no.
the rosters.
No, you still have to be one of the 400 best athletes in the world. It doesn't matter about filling a roster. We talking about to even compete on that level.
It was the Charlotte
Shout out
Hornets.
to, listen, this is what haters do, man. Shout out to Anthony Davis.
You hating on Anthony?
You feel me?
I just said it's the Charlotte Hornets.
Which means what?
Anybody could have beat them.
They're a professional basketball team getting paid.
Well, the
millions
Clippers
of
play
dollars.
them, so.
The Clippers. Now everybody a Clipper fan. Shout out to Kawhi.
Wow, I was
too.
a Clipper fan before this. I'm a LeBron fan,
Only Clipper fan I know.
but I hated the Lakers.
The only
so
Clipper
that's-
fan I know that's loved the Clippers for the longest is Brooklyn. And that's because he only 15. So all you know is Blake
You
Griffin.
don't know shit.
You know what
And
I'm
then
saying?
Blake ain't there no more.
Yes.
Lakers in Detroit.
What happened, Shelly?
No, somebody said something about Speedy dressing like a hamburger. You should dress like the Hamburglar from the McDonald's, like back in the
he don't
day.
eat meat.
I know, but that would be so funny.
They got a vegan burger there?
That would be funny. Actually, I think they do.
I think I said I wasn't dressing up. I don't know what you're
Totally
trying to come
dressing
up.
up.
Hey, listen, any of you dudes dressing up on the 31st, y'all soft, man.
You said you weren't going to eat my Mickey waffles, and you did. I made Mickey waffles,
That's a
guys.
good
It's
point.
Waffle Wednesday,
I was hungry. If I wasn't hungry, I wouldn't have ate.
and they were shaped like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, but you put blueberries in there.
Well, to make them a little healthier.
I rock with the blueberries.
They're still good though.
I like to blend my berries.
That
up.
was really good.
They're not wheat.
Thank
They're
you.
not wheat, are they?
They should have been
No.
wheat. That would have been great.
You know,
No.
the funniest thing I heard you say. We went somewhere to get a cookie, and it's like one of them healthy cookies.
Oh,
And he was like, I don't know what gluten is, but they need it in a cookie.
needed a goddamn cookie.
Oh yeah, gluten-free pasta is disgusting too.
No, a gluten-free cookie
Did you?
is the worst shit I
Okay,
ever ate.
I forget the technical name
So I
of,
wanted to spray sugar on it.
of the disease when you're allergic to gluten. Chat room, if you want to look it up for me. But I
It's
did
a
my
gluten allergy, I thought. No.
yeah, but it's a specific scientific name for it. I forget what it's
Huh.
called, the condition, right? But I did some research into it. So the condition is brought on basically by you imagining the condition.
What?
Right. So it's a psychological
fake?
thing. Essentially, it's fake.
But in your mind, whoever that person is, it's
sounds
not
crazy.
fake because
It's
they-
not fake. You ever
it's
heard
like-
of placebo pills?
What?
Placebo pills or what do they call them?
Sugar pills.
Sugar pills.
Yeah.
You know, where they just give you a pill.
Because somebody asked, I need this for that, and they give you the sugar pill.
I never take my sugar pills because I take birth control and they give you a week of sugar pills. I'm like, why would I? I'm not doing that.
Okay, well, I'm just talking about fake pills. I don't know if we're talking about the same pills. Shelly, I've never been pregnant, but
Allegedly.
yeah, but it's one of those conditions, like a lot of conditions that people have that start in the mind.
And
That's weird.
And Shelly, you're right because you put shit out. I am a full believer in what you say can come to fruition.
That's Bible scripture,
So
right?
why aren't
And-
you a millionaire yet?
You gotta believe it.
You don't talk about it enough.
And Shelly, when you when you spew out this is what the worst case scenario, that's why in your mind it's the worst case scenario because that's where your mind immediately goes to. If I say, yeah, Maya and Madison are going to this party, you better go watch them because they're going to fuck people in the backyard.
No, I wouldn't
like-
say that, but I said there'd probably be alcohol there.
See?
You have to be really careful.
Shelly, I'm telling you, missing your calling, man.
You know what's
Was
funny?
psychic.
So
No, risk analysis, man. You missing your calling.
no, this is funny. So Rio and I went to the movies, and so we were watching these previews. Some new movies coming out.
What'd you go see?
That movie, the Countdown movie. The
Oh,
other
that's
day.
right, yeah, yeah.
So there was this preview. I think it's called The Spy or something. And so it's like a funny movie. It's this little girl. She wants to learn how to be a spy. So she finds an actual spy and, tells him, teach me how to be a spy. So she takes him out and they go to an ice skating rink in the preview. And she's like, okay, what do you see? And so he's looking, he's like, well, I see that person's going to get hurt. And then over there, this is going to happen, like all the horrible things that can happen. And then she's like, I just see people having fun, hanging out with their families. And so I just started cracking up because it made me think of you guys. And I was like, that's the job they're talking about.
Yeah.
But he's a spy and he has to see,
You went a
what could
long
happen.
way to make that
Or you
shit.
could be a spy, Shelly.
Don't be a spy.
I always wanted to be a spy.
You-
Undercover. Oh my gosh.
Motherfucker will see you, Shelly.
I always wanted
They would know this is a real
No.
pretty girl following me. I don't know what the fuck she want.
No. When I was watching the Mine Hunters, I was like, dude, I want to be in the FBI. I mean, I used to want to be in the FBI back in the day, and then that never happened.
They don't take people from the
I want to be in the
from the
FBI.
home. They don't.
You know,
Oh, yeah, they do.
Did you guys ever? Do you guys ever watch Joe Rogan's podcast?
No,
No.
I've never watched
He
it.
just interviewed Eric Snowden. I hope we're getting his name right. The guy that was responsible for the WikiLeaks thing in like
The
2000.
WikiLeak?
The WikiLeaks thing in like
hell is
2012
that?
or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
Well, if you watch political shit, you would know.
Yeah, I
yeah,
knew
I
you
don't
would know,
watch
Pops.
that.
Remember he had to bounce to Europe or something like that and stay over there. So
Blonde
he,
hair, right?
I think
White
he-
hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think he just interviewed the other day with Joe Rogan. He was saying a lot about, he was talking about the FBI and the CIA. And you just made me think of that. And he was saying how they were using, after 9/11, they were using the spy technology basically to just read people's
Yeah.
information and stuff.
Because
And he
that's
was talking
all they
about,
had. I mean, it's like they were. I won't say they were caught off guard with 9/11. They saw things that were going on, but they just didn't take it seriously because it was like nobody's gonna do. Because nobody had never done anything like that. And for a dude to take a class and only want to learn how to take off, it didn't. People were like, "Well, he's got to land." So he got. I mean, I know he wants to take off, but he's got to land. So we show him how to land. And the guy's like, "No, I don't need to learn how to land."
Hey,
And
listen.
no red flags popped up.
Listen, man, I ain't trying to go viral or nothing, so I ain't gonna get too deep into the conspiracy things. But I'm gonna just say this, okay? I'm not a tough guy or nothing, okay? But I didn't had a little knife pulled on me, and they tried to take something from me. They didn't get it, and I was a kid, okay?
Who was they?
Just some little Mexican kids tried to get me for my
Oh.
shoes one time after school. They had a little pocket
How
knife.
old are you?
I'm in 9th grade. They
14.
put a little pocket knife on me, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't big enough. I got a backpack. I let them move my backpack from me. If I take it from you, it's over. So, whatever. So I just can't imagine me being an adult on an airplane for one, and somebody pulling out a box cutter. You're not even finna get my seat with a box cutter. So I don't know how you gonna take a plane with me and some people on it.
But you gotta remember now, back in the day, before that, you could walk to the cockpit. You could open that door,
Right, I'm not
because it was never locked.
Pops.
The girls wasn't gonna stop you.
If a dude had a box cutter, ran up on you in your truck,
But
get
if
out
he
the
had,
truck.
but if he has the take on me, if he's behind me, by the time I move, I'm gonna get.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, but what if it's you, TDP, Johnny Mag,
Oh, we good.
Donald in the car?
We
I'm in
good.
the- Oh, you ain't all right then.
We good, but we still have to get the upper hand. If
Is he get in
he's
the
standing
car?
behind me,
Is he get in the car?
He can't get in the car.
Is he getting away?
He can sit on Donald's lap.
Is
but
he getting
can't
away?
get in the car.
All right, then.
Stupid. Nick, the chat room said it's called celiac disease.
Celiac. Thank you, chat room, for that.
Celiac.
Celiac disease.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
You silly acting motherfucker.
CE.
Hey, Sky.
No,
Celiac.
silly
What
act.
up, Sky?
No, but it's spelled CEL.
Yeah, silly acting.
They said you should dress up as me for Halloween.
Tony already did that.
That would be gay. Yeah, Tony did that.
It's
shit.
not
I would
gay.
never do that again.
That's super.
Tony, you're not gay, but
No.
when you dressed up, you did. You were gay.
If you just
Tony loves me.
Told me something else.
I think I'm going to do 3 costumes tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you said you think you want 3 guys. I was like, oh,
No.
go, Tony, go. I want to vote.
For the 2-piece, that's funny.
What he
Oh
said.
my gosh.
I ain't gonna say it. On here.
What you watching Wednesday and whatever else is going on. Again, if you have a show that you think we should be checking out, hit Shelly up. She tends to look at y'all's
Sometimes when you're not
Literature.
yelling at me and hiding it.
because you were cheating, Shelly.
It's not cheating.
It
You
is
do realize this
cheating.
is on a time delay, right?
Yeah, but you were waiting like, okay, as soon as it goes, sit there goes. I should have won that thing hands down. I couldn't remember Public Enemy. I
Man,
knew the
how
song.
didn't know?
How did what? Nigga,
sorry.
what'd you say?
I was, I
I
was waiting on you to bring this
My
up. So
bad.
I was very upset with you
What?
that you didn't know the what's the song? Where's the drummer?
Teddy?
No, it's the white band.
Oh, I couldn't remember his Phil Collins.
Yeah, I'm like,
Phil
dude,
Collins. 'Cause
really?
I played it every day.
Listen to it every day.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air at night.
I can feel it.
Dopest fucking song in the world. Because
Yeah, that drum breakdown was good.
oh my God. Again, I knew about Genesis, the group, and I knew he was in it, but I didn't know he was the drummer. And he lead, and most drummers do become lead singers, and he usually who the band is built around anyway. And he had that song come out, and they paired it with Miami Vice, which was a show that we would watch before. So Miami Vice, so there's Thursday nights is the Cosbys, and you stay and watch the Cosbys, then you go to Paradise 24, which was a place to go to back in the day, and then it just started to be called Paradise. So on Fridays was the other clubs, but you don't leave the house till after you watch Miami Vice. Miami Vice came on at 9 o'clock. And the cool part about Miami Vice was that they didn't always catch the bad guy. Sometimes the bad guy got away. So there was this one guy they could never catch. Every season, toward the end of the season, they were like, "Oh, we got a lead on him," and so they was chasing dude. They had to get to the port before his boat left, and they were flying through Miami, and they were playing that song, and they were in that Ferrari, that black Ferrari, and it was so dope. And they would, you see him going through, and they get to the port, and as they get there, the boat is pulling off. My man's at the end of the boat, and he looking at him, and they looking at him like, this motherfucker, and it was so dope.
Did Miami Vice, the show, did it spark from Scarface or just all those cop shows that was on that? 'Cause I know Chips was around that time, right?
Yeah, Chips, but Miami Vice was something different. We hadn't seen that. We didn't see the detective that wore the cool outfits. Like
Right.
that was all their outfits. Pretty much was GQ magazine. So every dude was at the club with white on when it wasn't a holiday, with a teal shirt that kind of dipped a little low, showed your hair, and then you had a sports jacket with the sleeves rolled up with some crayons.
I could never watch that show because I can never figure out what that dude was.
Who?
The brown skin dude.
Now, here's a weird thing about him, Tubbs.
Yeah, I
Tubbs,
didn't
the
get
guy,
that.
Philip Michael Thomas is his name. So Philip Michael Thomas has only been famous twice in all his acting career. He's only had 2 true acting gigs. The first one was Sparkle. He was in the movie Sparkle.
Oh, Rhonda was in that.
No, that version.
Oh.
The original version that had what's her name, Carr. She was in it. So the original version of Sparkle, he was in it. He blew up, boom. But he didn't do nothing else after Sparkle. If he did, he wasn't on TV. His next gig was Miami Vice.
That's big.
And then he do Miami Vice, and he blows up again. But then Miami Vice is over, he never does anything after that.
What's his name?
Philip Michael Thomas.
Shout out to Philip Michael Thomas, man.
And he was large.
That was a legendary role.
Yeah, and then when he went, now the year he wore the beard, oh, niggas was like, I got to get my beard right. He rocked the beard, nigga, and told the world. And he had that powder blue convertible Cadillac. I think it's a 67. Might be a 69. Somebody correct me on that. But it's convertible, still blue. If you ever can find one, it's the same Cadillac that Morris Day had, except for it was convertible.
I don't know what kind of
Miami
car it
Vice,
was.
one of the greatest shows ever on TV. I got the box set in there.
The box set.
Yeah,
What, VHS?
I think it's on DVD or Blu-ray or something like
DVD,
Okay.
lady. But I have the box set,
I
which
know.
we could give away.
that. Yeah, I've never. If you guys are Miami Vice fans, man, make a donation.
Yeah, and I'll send it to you today.
Speaking of
Yeah.
donations, guys, so tomorrow is the last day. Well, technically.
Technically, we pull the names tomorrow.
Well, we'll put the names like mid-show, so you have till mid-show tomorrow to donate if you want to be included in the giveaway for tomorrow, and then also for the turn-up at Jamie Foxx's after Thanksgiving.
No, we don't know who Jamie Foxx is.
Oh,
doing.
sorry. At
We don't know
Fox's
nothing
turn
about
up
that
on the
shit.
day after
Y'all better not
Thanksgiving.
get excited.
So you have to donate no later than tomorrow. We'll say.
But if you're a Miami
noon.
Vice fan and you want that box set, the highest donor get it. We haven't opened it. Still in the wrapping.
Yes. Also, I wanted to announce. Don't yell at me. So I know you guys have been questioning when are the phones getting turned back on. Well, unfortunately, we got the wrong piece, and so the piece we need after tax is about $280. So we need to raise that money.
Oh.
So if you guys want to donate towards the
I was just gonna make y'all wait till I got the
towards the
280.
phone piece, donate how you guys always do through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal me. But make sure you put
Not
four.
her, but it's called me.
No, we'll roll out digital. Make sure you put for phone piece, and that way we'll put that money aside for the phone piece. And the quicker you guys donate, even if you all just donate
'Cause
$1,
there's other bills
if we have
that's due.
280 of you do that, that would pay the piece. So the
Because there's
sooner we get
other
it
shit
done,
that's due that we had to pay with the other money. So that was on the back burner.
right? But the quicker it's done, the quicker y'all can call,
Hey, yeah, Don. How many people in the
and
chat
you get
room?
included in here too.
Yeah. So
Just give me a number.
whoever wants the Miami Vice box set, it's here. I'll get it in the break and
Me
bring
too,
it back
huh?
over.
Huh?
200.
Or do you want to
Hey,
save
it's about 200
No.
y'all
For
our
watching,
next
man.
marathon show?
I talked about it today, so now I'm
Okay.
gonna hook somebody up.
Send in the dollar. There's 200 y'all in there right now, man. Send in $2, man. Give them the cash app, Shelly,
Yes, the Cash App is Rollout Digital, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal me.
and just
Now-
say it's for the phone,
Right,
Also,
just say
too,
phone.
so we can get back at y'all. Man.
Mad love goes out to John Witherspoon,
Big
who
John Witherspoon.
we
Pops.
did a interview with him on Foxhole, which was one of the funniest interviews we ever did, and we're gonna be playing that during the break. Next time we take a break, to me, we were talking about the different things. He's been in a lot of stuff. He originally started with Richard Pryor on Richard Pryor's variety show. He was one of the players on that. And the thing that people I think he's always going to be known for is coordinate. Because no matter where you go, if you say coordinate, everybody know who you're talking about, and that means your outfit, you're matching all the way through. Because the inside of his jacket matched the shirt that he had on, which matched the belt that he had on. So, and he's, when he was on the Wayne, I never really watched the Wayne brothers.
I
But
did.
they got 5 years.
I
They got
watched
5
it.
years. He had 100 episodes.
I think it was a. I think if it wasn't for all the characters that was on the show, I don't think it would have worked
What you mean?
on the Wayans brothers. Because Sean Marlon, he's funny, but he's not. He doesn't come off as like a real comedian.
Yeah, no.
Marlon is hilarious.
He got that physical comedy.
Right, he
Yeah.
got the physical comedy. So that's a good matchup. Then you had John Witherspoon on there, who was a vet, who had experience in television,
Yeah.
and he can carry the show. He was always funny.
Yeah.
He always in the character. Then you had I forget the
The girl plays daughter.
no.
Oh, no.
The security. She played the security guard.
Yeah.
The brown skin. I forget. I hate that. I forget her name. And then she killed her role in there too.
Yeah.
So I think if it wasn't for those people, that show would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Because it was in like a newsroom in a lobby.
Yeah, they had a newspaper stand.
Yeah, and then Pops had
inside of,
a diner or something like
yeah,
that. Yeah. So, but it was funny though.
And it was right off of Living Color. And, Marlon and Sean were making waves in the city because they were doing dates on the road that was killing. So they got this deal right out. And that's when the WB was taking whoever. They didn't give a fuck. They took the Jamie Foxx show.
The WB used to be cracking. They had Moesha.
WB was, they had a crack. But they had cracking just enough. And then when they got floating, they got rid of all the black shows and started adding the white shows.
So listen, man, black people, that's what y'all need to do, man.
Well, that's what BET's trying to do with Tyler Perry. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Sign some white shows. Once it get popping, cancel it. Hire some black people in there. That's how you do it. Take the blueprint, man.
And we're going to look at some of the shows that they have over at BET Plus is what it's called. And then you're supposed to download the app. It's kind of like Netflix thing. I think it's like, pretty sure they starting it nice. Nick, Donald, find out how much it is a month. I think it's like $8 a month or something like that. But you get access to all of Tyler Perry's library. So all his library you can watch.
I know that boy Tyler Perry raking in.
Yeah, he
paper
raking
off
it.
of that.
And whatever deal he did with them must be
Probably need 90%.
Yeah. So it's kind of dope. I'm gonna check it out. They have a show called Sisters. It was about 4 sisters who
It's
are
a
not
Tyler Perry,
sisters.
it's a Tyler Perry produced show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
And then Oval is called Oval, which is the Oval Office. Is I'll delve into that.
Did you see his studio?
I heard it's off the chain.
So they built a replica of the White House on the lot.
Yeah, that means it's huge.
It's no. I watched it. It's Tyler Perry serious out there with that.
Yeah,
And this is what I like about Tyler Perry, and this is what I tell everybody out there. If you're in a situation where you're blessed enough to be in Hollywood or whatever your profession is, and you're around professionals, whatever ethnicity they are, race they are, that's irrelevant. What you need to be focusing on is taking that information and then applying it for your people, so that your people can do the same. And if every group of people did this, the world would be a better place, hands down. You know what I'm saying? So just take a note from Tyler
and I
Perry.
think the fantastic thing that he did by building that studio in Atlanta, every time someone comes there to shoot something, they're going to go to his studio because he has the property, he has the entities there. So you don't have to build anything; they could build it for you, and you could do it online. Now he's probably going to come with whatever the Tyler Perry thing is, and everybody knows he has a certain way. It's his shit; he can be that way. But I think it's dope. And if you live in ATL and you got that job, you happy as all I do it. So again,
That's dope, man.
yeah, I love it. I eventually want this facility or what we're doing to turn into something like that.
Right.
Yeah, where we have a place where we can build like a little shelter for kids who were adopted.
Well, for adopted, we don't
Shouts
need a
out to the
shelter.
shelter.
Oh, we don't? Okay.
Exactly.
What is it, a home?
Well, they have a home because they're adopted parents.
Oh, what's the place when you don't get adopted, when don't nobody want you?
An orphan?
No. Where were you at?
A group home?
Yes, group home.
But you're still an orphan.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah. When you're little, it's called an orphanage. When you get older, it's a group home.
Oh, shit. I thought.
You know what's crazy? I don't believe in identifying with labels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you need labels to
no, but
put things in its right place sometimes.
correct. But like I said, I don't believe in identifying myself with other people's labels of what they determine something is. You know, like I often hear you refer to yourself, you just refer to yourself as an orphan.
I mean, I
or
never
a
say I'm an
foster,
orphan.
or you call yourself a foster kid, right? But
I mean, it
those,
used to be.
that's what I'm saying. Those are just temporary situations. You know what I'm saying? That's not factual anymore. So I just don't think you should keep calling yourself a foster kid.
What should you
Or-
call herself?
But you wasn't a foster kid for your whole life. You feel me? You had people that took you in and loved you, so you had a family.
Who was that? Who took me in and loved me?
Well, you got one now, Shelly. So
Tony?
Oh.
yeah,
And-
Tony.
Oh, okay, my husband.
Speedy?
Oh.
You got Nick.
Nick?
Don
and
now.
I was like,
Don?
wait, did I miss that family?
Look, you're building it up, Shelly. You gotta be
Yeah.
positive out here.
Yeah,
Okay?
we're your other family.
Way to kill the spirit, though. Shit.
I was like,
Yeah,
wait.
like we're not
I
family.
don't
So I'm
remember
not your
them.
I'm not your brother. I'm more of a brother than them
mean,
other motherfuckers. I know
you
that.
made it clear that blood is not your brother.
Whoa. Yeah, you're hurtful. You're a meanie.
From long range.
Yeah, from downtown.
I still made you breakfast.
Solid point.
It's a pancake. Like you
Waffle.
I rock with the waffles over the pancakes, by the way.
Right, waffles are
Just,
different.
like you whipped up a motherfucking
I did.
3-course meal.
I mean, if we had
And
a
it's just
stove
like,
here,
you know,
I
you could
could've.
take an egg and you could beat it and then pour it into the waffle and
Damn,
then
that
make an
sound good.
egg waffle.
And then
That
make
sound
it in the shape of Mickey Mouse.
I
Hello,
will
how cool
not.
is that? He's like, why would I do that? I'm like, if you have kids,
yeah, I'm
I'm
just
surprised you have 8 kids. You've never made them like theme-shaped food.
I've never seen that done I've only seen it done in the egg. I forget what that's called. It's called something
You
French
can make
toast.
like omelet. There's so much you could do with a
But
waffle
that's
maker.
smart though to put it in the middle of a waffle
Right.
though. I never
And your
thought
kids will
about
eat their
that.
food.
They don't eat that food regardless.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck
know. I don't know nothing about that life. Nigga.
No such thing as that. I'm cool. Motherfucker,
You know, what's-
please.
that's got to be no officially. That's got
White.
to be a white thing though, because I ain't never known about not eating some food. nigga.
Yeah, whatever
Talking
my
what you
mama
like,
made
nigga,
is what you ate. And I hated okra. And we had to
Okra,
eat it.
I've never had that.
Okra.
You-
What is okra?
So
Okra's
I
so
used to,
good.
I
Yeah,
used
okra.
to, me and Don, this is so funny.
Slimy one, not the fried.
So Pops, you gonna hate this. So we at my grandma's house. Shout out to my grandma too. She just turned 90. So we at my grandma's house, and she got the jars of okra. She got like 4 or 5 of them in the cabinet. You feel me? So we I feel we ate that night, but it had okra in it. It's the first time we ever had it. So me and my brother was like, "Oh, this is pretty good." I forgot how she made it. So we see the jar, and we kids though. So as soon as everybody go to sleep, we get up, we eat the whole jar.
When you say a jar, like, is it like olives or in water?
Imagine like
a pickle jar.
yeah, imagine
And
like
so
a
there's
pickle
water
jar.
in it or some sort of liquid.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, whatever that is, that
Slime.
brine or whatever that is,
Slime.
right?
Ugh.
So we eat the whole.
Slimy.
I ain't ate a piece of okra since.
That shit.
I
nigga.
got
so
sick?
It was so good though, but I got so sick that night from that. I ain't
I
never.
just had some last night.
It's the
Some-
nastiest shit.
Oh no, I
in
take
the
that back.
world.
Churches.
Chicken?
Yeah, church's chicken.
Oh.
They have little fried okra things over there. I just got some the other day.
My mother
Did
used
you
to make
like
Yeah, it was alright.
my mother used to make us eat liver,
Oh, my daughter mom did too.
I don't know nothing about
cabbage.
Cabbage
Now-
is good if you know how to
No,
cook it.
I rock
now,
with the cabbage,
now I've had
so.
somebody make cabbage, but they put sugar on it, and
That's
it threw me
disgusting.
off. And I was like, "Why does it taste?"
That. Was it a white person?
No, this is a homie.
I
Dude,
can
made you
make
sugar
good cabbage. I'll make you cabbage one
no,
day.
No, it's not gonna happen.
I promise
It's
you.
not gonna
I
happen.
hated
I
cabbage
Beets,
growing up.
I don't do
I don't eat
beets.
beets either.
Beets is good.
I mean, beets don't.
I
really
know
have
what
a
it's good for. I'm not saying these things are not
Actually, I
great.
wanna go now.
I don't like
I wanna go get some
lima
cabbage.
beans.
Ooh, I don't like
I don't
them
do
either.
lima beans.
Yeah,
I don't
lima
do.
beans are a little
I don't like
aggressive.
kidney beans.
Kidney
Kidney
beans.
beans. are
I
a little
love black eyed
aggressive.
peas.
Wait, what are kidney beans? They're red beans?
Mm-hmm.
That's like red beans and rice? That's the same beans?
No, those are red beans.
Oh, God. I don't freaking know. They're the same color.
Shout out to being a model.
I'm not Hispanic. I don't know.
What the
Why
fuck?
would you
Because
say
they
that?
make the red rice and beans.
No, they don't.
That's where I get it from. I get it from the Puerto Rican
That's
store,
more like
the Dominican
Jamaican
store.
people.
Yeah, in New York they have.
You talking about labels, nigga? He said I get it from the Puerto Rican store,
I
the
don't know anything
Dominican,
about beans.
Well, that's when
I'm
I
not
go
a
home
Mexican.
though. Out here, everything's Mexican, so it's.
but
different.
not
Everything is.
kidney beans.
They're not-
Actually, I did find a good Cuban spot though out here. It's like in Van Nuys.
They're not Mexican, Shelly.
Who's not Mexican?
They're
The people
Latinos.
they're not Latinos.
No,
either.
but there's Mexican
What do you-
stores
what do you
here,
call
and then like Mexican restaurants. There's Peruvian restaurants. There's Ecuadorian, El Salvadorian, Puerto Rican,
Why is
Dominican,
there a
Cuban,
hole in your
Colombia.
sleeve?
Hello, they're for your thumbs. See, Speedy doesn't work out, so he doesn't know what workout gear is. But workout gear, this is for a workout.
I just seen my homie come in.
You said your mommy or your auntie?
I
Oh,
just-
you
I just
said
seen
your
my-
mommy.
I just seen my homie come in.
Ooh. Oh, she looked like a mommy. And the East Coast mommy.
Yeah,
Shelly.
killing that outfit. I know that goddamn. Focus. Anyway, so Shelly has referred to you guys as what did you call them? Mexican.
No, there's Mexicans. If you're Mexican, you're Mexican. If you're Puerto Rican, you're Puerto
Mexican
Rican.
is the city. Is a country they're from.
Mexican?
Mexico.
You ever heard of Mexican food?
Yeah, but that's because we just.
Yeah, but they're not just because. Once again, about these
So-
labels, man. What
Hold
is
up.
okay?
So if you were born in Mexico,
just gonna- let me ask you a question,
and you're
Shelly.
Mexican, what
You're
would you call
Latino.
yourself?
No, let me ask you guys both a question. Did Mexicans name themselves
No,
Mexicans?
I
we
have
did.
no idea.
We
no,
did
we
that.
didn't. We didn't.
Well,
So
I didn't.
That's all. I know you don't have any idea. That's why I'm saying it.
But not all Hispanic people like to be called Latino because just like
I didn't
Jamaicans
call
are
them
black, but they're like we're not black, or Dominicans are, but they're like
Well,
we're
black's
not
a
black.
color, so I feel them on that.
Whatever. I'm not even. I can't.
No, the reason I said that,
Can't.
Shelly, the reason I said that is because in America, right? Being black was a stigma out here. Everywhere else, when they heard of that, they wasn't accepting the fact they were going to be called black, especially on the islands.
Got it.
So that's why they don't look at it the same way we look at it.
So
We're
what do you
more-
say? We're African American?
no.
that right?
You
Is that
can't.
proper?
You can't be two places.
Yeah, that's not right.
I'm not gonna win, guys.
I'm just talking about labels. You can't be. How can you be African and American? That don't even make sense.
I mean,
Where you're
because maybe
African
your dad was
in
African
America.
and you were born here in America, so now you're African American.
Yeah, so
No.
you don't call you don't call a white person European American. Their ancestors were born in Europe.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got a point there.
I'm just saying something
I
to think
don't
about,
know.
people.
Listen, I'm not a scientist.
We talking about obviously.
Huh?
We know
What
that.
the fuck
nigga.
that got to do with?
We figured that out when you
Historic.
said you don't know about beans.
Yeah.
Nigga, we,
Oh, those kidney beans. Those what Mexicans eat. I'm like,
The
I
same
didn't-
ones they
I
put in
didn't
red
say
beans
that's
and
what
rice.
beans
Mexicans
come from your
eat. I did
kidneys?
not say that.
you did say they come from your kidneys.
You said
I didn't say
same
they come
beans
from your
red
kidneys.
Yes, you
beans and
did,
rice.
Shelly.
That sounds crazy.
are lima beans from limes?
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy.
Are pinto beans from pintos?
My mom drove a Pinto. I think that's where.
A pinto. Is
I
that a car?
hated her.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
stepmom had a pinto.
Thank you for that, AB Kelly.
Sometimes you just pretty. Sometimes no guy don't give it all to you.
Listen, man, that's how you
know
listen.
where you get it all.
Pops, that's the proof that listen. I don't want to start no trouble, but that's the proof that God is a mannish figure. You feel
Yeah,
me? 'Cause you
can't
see how-
give it all to
Look,
you.
you see how he always adjusts the women. He make y'all bad. Y'all be cold,
Yo,
but he
you
gonna
crazy.
turn that crazy up a little bit. He gonna
Yeah,
let me
the
crank that up a little bit.
pussy
on her.
really good, but this bitch is batshit
Yeah,
crazy.
let me turn her annoyance up a little bit.
You
Then the
sound
ugly
nuts.
girl
So she don't
is
take over the
so
world.
cool, but I can't bring you home,
Yeah,
bitch.
let me turn
We
her
can't
ugly up
have
a
no
little
kids.
bit. Turn her ugly up a little bit.
so mean.
Her personality
We
is amazing.
cannot have no kids. I'm sorry.
But why is she ugly? Because you said she's ugly?
No.
Somebody
That's
else
all
might
that
think it's a
mattered. Then
timepiece.
they should have fucked her.
The
No,
mirror
it's
said she
a
was ugly.
it's a world. Listen, for all the men out there, I shouldn't be giving this game up. It's a worldwide scale on women. Just so y'all know,
Yeah.
we all know what fives are across the board.
And if you a 5, it's okay.
It's cool. Just don't
It's
be thinking you
cool.
not.
Don't
that'd
be
my
pretending to be an 8.
But your 5 might be someone else's 10.
problem. It's not.
Then they
He
need
just
to be with her.
How do you know?
He pretending. Because men talk.
Yeah, and I see.
You
You know
sound
that's
crazy.
a 5, and the homie be
Hey,
like,
man.
"I want a 5." Then that's you,
Okay,
my
so
brother.
what makes you a 5?
I'm not a 5.
I'm just asking, like, so what would make, okay, what is this young lady right here?
Why don't you ask about yourself?
Yeah, let's
Well,
ask you.
I am going to ask. That's
Shout
what
out
I-
to-
No, let's do you first.
Shouts out
Okay,
to Tony.
what is my grade?
You really want to know the truth?
Yes, I
there
want
we
to know
go.
the truth.
Why your thumbs are sticking out? You really want me to tell you? You should
Well,
have
you did mention the kidney bean shit, so we
You should have asked her yesterday.
Yeah,
So
yes,
are we
I-
going on looks, personality?
No,
everything?
I'm gonna act like I don't even know you.
Yeah.
I just met you. I saw you, and I would say she is a 9.
What about this one?
10.
All right, so what about it's the same person, FYI. What about this lady?
Hey, ain't the name of you. Something different there.
You trying to get us with a Me Too up here? Man,
Yeah.
what is you doing?
So
She
so
just-
let me finish.
I'm
Let
trying-
me
I'm
finish.
just trying to
Show.
figure out what the scale is looking like.
Let me finish. So you would be a 9.
Okay.
Now, as I get to know you,
I ain't say that.
start knocking that motherfucker
Yeah.
down. And when you just said the kidney beans in front of the homie, you a 6.
Because then when the homie asks you,
7.
yo, like, man, what's up with that girl? I'm like, oh, man, she cold, man. So why you ain't with her? Some kidney beans and shit. Nigga, I don't know.
Okay, but so just looking at me, why would you give me a 9?
Huh?
I'm just curious, like, what makes me a 9?
Because listen,
You're a nine.
it's a basic scale, right?
Yeah.
We just go.
I got to start you high to bring you down.
You have it's basic body parts. You have nice eyes, cool. You got a nice nose,
Yeah,
cool.
you got no scars.
Whatever you into. You
Your-
got nice
your
lips,
eye
cool.
ain't
You got a
leaning.
nice chin, cool.
Teeth are cool.
You got a nice neck, cool.
Yeah.
Your shoulders
Nice
ain't too
neck.
wide,
Your,
cool.
your fake laugh I hate, so
Yeah.
I would have knocked
It's
you.
not fake.
I'd have bucked you down 7 on
Look,
the. On
I'll give you a perfect example. I'm on a date one time with this chick. Towards the end of the night, I'm like, yo, this is when I'm really hooping. I'm like, yo, let's go 25 minutes, shots up, whatever. Just shoot around, I'm thinking we gonna wrestle a little bit, touch it, feel it, whatever. So we in there shooting it, and this girl bad. She a 10. I'm gonna tell you how fast this 10 dropped down to a 6.
Dang.
Nigga, I missed the shot, and she went to pick the ball up and just palmed it. Boom. Nigga, I said, the fuck? Oh no, nigga, we out.
Oh, wow.
Why? Because she had man hands?
And this is an NBA
Like
ball.
man
This is like
handling?
listen. This is an NBA professional.
That should have made her go
basketball,
up even higher.
Hard leather. Nigga, don't nobody want no big ass hands on your shoulder. Talking about, hey baby, how was work? Like, you don't get your
Nobody
big
didn't
ass-
gulp your hand now. Bitch, let me go.
Get your big ass palms off me, nigga.
See, mine's a little different. I go out with you. And like I said, I'm going to get to talk to you. And then and I told you the story, so I go out with this young lady. She was cold piece. I'm like, I'm definitely going to hit this when it's over. So we go to we go to a little
I love
spot.
how guys just think that's going to happen. But go on.
Yeah, I got skills. Anyway, so we get to the spot, and she's ordering things to eat. And she ordered some kind of drink, and she told the guy, give me a lot of cherries. I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's right. I remember that
And he
story.
filled it up, literally, with cherries. It was like cherries in the drink. And, you know, I'm inquisitive. I got to ask. I said, you like cherries? She's like, no, I just like how they look at my glass. Bam, knocked it down. 8. 8. And I'm like,
Strike
this bitch here. Okay.
We
All
just getting started.
So then I'm cool. Then we ordered something to eat.
Now your confidence up.
And she goes, can I have some plastic spoons?
Oh, yeah.
And the waitress went, huh?
Mark that down.
And she looks at the silverware. She says, because you guys don't really wash that well. I'm like, bitch, you eating off the plates. What's the spoon going to do if the plate dirty? If you think the fork is dirty, 9 out of 10, the plate dirty because they wash it in the same shit. So you might as well ask for paper plate and really embarrass me. So they had to go across to the other restaurant to get paper forks. Get a plastic forks because they have them there. So I'm like, okay, strike 2. Now she's 7, maybe teetering on the 6,
Yeah,
but
we are
7.
First date.
Then, so she gets a salad. She takes one little thing of the salad, eats that, push the salad to the side. I'm like, oh, bitch.
That's 2 strikes for me, nigga.
God
You wasting
damn.
food, nigga.
So I got in my mind, one more
go.
thing happened, bitch, we out. But I don't know how you can fuck it up. So she ordered chicken. I'm like, cool. I ain't gonna ask
She
no
put her
question.
skin off.
She get the chicken.
You haven't heard the story already?
No, I'm
No.
just throwing stuff
This is
out there.
So 20th
she,
time I've
she
heard it.
this is the first time. Second time. She gets the chicken and she cuts a square out the middle of the chicken.
Oh, she want to check if it's ready though.
No. She eats that little square, and I said, and I couldn't take it no more.
Oh, they at the edge first. nigga.
I-
I'm going for the
thank
middle
you.
chicken.
I said,
If it ain't
why,
good.
why? And I'm literally looking at her like, why did you cut that out the middle? And she says, well, because they don't really cook the outside of the kitchen. Chicken. I said, bitch, let's go.
I'd
She's like, what's wrong? I said, let's go.
I'd have been
Let's go.
actually heat works the opposite way.
Yeah, it cooks. And I knew that. If anything, the middle of the chicken's
Right,
not going to be
right.
cooked well. So I said, let's go. She's like, what's wrong? I said, nothing. I paid. We get in the car. We go to her house. I literally had the car running. You have a good day. She's like, what's wrong? Nothing. Thank you. Have a good day. I'm out. She dropped to a 4. She started at a
First-
9 because
first
she was
date.
cold. You would start at a 9.
I wouldn't
Then
drop
you get to
a
talk
four.
about the
As soon as you went to a
shelter.
Mexican- as soon as you went to a Mexican restaurant, you'd be like, nigga, what?
Got some, where's you guys' kidney beans?
Yeah. Are you real
What are you
Mexican?
talking about? I actually
Then
like
you'd have to thumb
refried
in shirt.
beans, if we're going to be honest. I like refried beans with my rice at a Mexican restaurant.
Get off the
Yeah,
Mexican.
but once you'd have told me about your shelter and you're allergic to
Telling
everything.
you that on my first
you'd have
date.
yes, you would have.
No, I
I would have got it
wouldn't.
all out of you.
No, you wouldn't.
That's
Oh,
what-
so Shelly, let me ask you. So what's well, obviously I named a physical thing. Well, a physical trait.
Right.
He named some intellectual things. So what's some things for
Intellectual? I
men?
don't think
So,
that's much
so when you see a
intellectual.
guy, he
Right.
starts off at before
Whatever,
Tony.
whatever number, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that you've encountered with a man, say on the first date, that's kind of chipped those numbers down?
I mean, back in the day,
Back in the day, 14 years ago.
first looking obviously would be looks.
No,
but-
I'm saying once you qualified him with the looks.
Okay.
We're already
Because
past
you're
that.
going out with him.
Right.
So whatever your qualification number is to go on a date, he hit that bar.
Right.
All right, so we already there.
I mean, so
Now I'm
then
gonna
what
start
knocks you
chipping.
down is,
Yeah.
I mean, when you open your mouth and you either talk too much.
What's talking? No. See, look, hold on.
Now,
Pop.
when I say talk too
No,
much,
dudes talk too
No,
much.
because women say this all the time, but y'all never explain yourself.
well,
So
I'm going
what
to
is
explain right
talk-
now.
what is
So talk too much
mean?
is now, if you guys were tuning in the other day, we had a model sitting here. Y'all
Shout
thought
out
I
to
was
my
in love with him,
dog.
but
Shout
I
out to
wasn't.
my dog,
the
Matt.
guy that had the nice eyelashes, I'm like, oh, he has nice eyelashes.
I
You
ain't
guys
never
saw
seen
his
his
picture.
eyelashes, nigga.
His picture was on Instagram. He has the washboard abs. Okay, that looks nice. But then this guy just would not stop talking. And so I was like,
he was on
this,
the interview, Shelly.
No, but we weren't even asking him questions. So I'm like, this
Lisa,
would
I didn't get a
totally
chance.
turn a girl
He
off.
asked,
like,
he asked
for
the question
sure.
and answered it.
He said, so he said, yeah. So, anyways, my story.
No,
yeah.
but he was like just going. I'm just like, shut.
Shout out to Matt, man.
I
That's
love
my
So
guy.
that would have knocked him down.
That totally knocks you
How
down.
many,
So what?
How many points?
Like a lot. Like
me
at
a
least
number.
4 points down for sure.
Damn.
So did he start at a 10 or a 9?
Let's say for
If you
sake
just
of,
met him.
Let's say for the sake of the number,
I
the
would
number
say
chart. Let's
9.
Let's just
Okay.
say for the sake of the number chart. Let's say a 10, and we go down 4 spots.
Right,
Off
so-
of that.
So he is 6.
So now he
from
had
that.
a 6. Now what's next?
Now, if you're corny,
What's corny?
corny's like
Shout out to Tony.
Tony's not corny.
I'm just shouting out Tony. I gotta say that every 10 minutes. It's on the chat.
Take a
bro.
drink,
You're
y'all.
so
Take a drink.
stupid. Like if he makes like corny jokes or like thinks he's funny and he's not,
So the joke's like, you ever be running shit stupid, huh?
no,
You ever had a hole in your shirt? Put your thumb through it.
It's crazy.
no.
So are you still eating, or are you like, I'm ready to go?
In my brain, can I have a drink?
Oh no, okay, no, hold on.
I'd be like, drink, please.
Hold on. So you get to the day, you think he's a 10, he qualifies, then
He dropped to a 6.
he start talking too much. You like, oh shit. Now he had a 6. Now he start cracking jokes and they bomb it.
So he go.
How many
Then
points?
by this point, I'd be like,
many
my
points we
son's
knocked
sick. I
it
gotta
down?
go to the
So it's
babysitter.
over. That's 4 more points. He out the game.
I'm done.
No, shit.
I don't. But I don't have patience.
Your
so
scale
I'm not,
ain't no joke,
I'm not the
man.
Hey, fellas,
average
working your
type
jokes.
of woman.
I at least stayed to the end of the date, kinda,
I mean, I would try.
because
but
I
I'm
wanted to
like,
fuck.
I'm
At
over
the end of
it.
the day, she was cold.
Oh no,
She was cold. No,
I'm
she was
over
cold.
it. I have very low tolerance, very low patience. Like I don't have time for that. My
Have
time
you-
is
have
very
you met
valuable.
you?
Yes.
No, you
And I
haven't.
told my
apparently.
husband, I said I would never date someone like me, no, let alone marry them.
That's hilarious. Shout out
For
to
sure.
Tony.
Tony,
I
you're
give him
my
mad
hero,
props.
motherfucker. I'd have went on a date with
Two
her,
of
and I'd have
me?
been like, you
Oh
know
my
what?
God.
I got
feel-
kids.
I feel you on that, Shelly. I'm a tough cookie too, man. So I
Right,
don't-
but even
you know
dealing
what I'm
with
saying.
Rio, my son, like I'm like, you get on my nerves, but you're just like me. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
can't
definitely-
even
you
like,
guys
what am
are
I
like-
supposed to do?
You guys are exactly alike. Donald,
Yes, sir.
what are deal breakers?
Skinny women.
You said, oh, he said skinny woman. So, but what do you consider a skinny woman though? Like,
Healthy.
In shape,
Average
motherfucker.
body weight. Nigga,
so,
No, they ain't always been. Yeah,
You can
well.
see your toes.
so bigger than me.
So I'll tell this story because I told him.
double
before.
Ask-
lovers.
So
They gonna ask me a
Donald's
question and
first
talk for me.
first girlfriend he has was white girl. She was a big girl, and this girl I was dating, she was like, "You just gonna let your son date a white girl, bitch? I don't give a fuck."
Jessica.
The key word was girl. I don't give a fuck if it's green, purple. It's a girl. I ain't want no dude being there going. So it's Big Don ready?
And then too, listen, and it's what women don't understand about men. If you go back in every man's history, he got some weak ones in his
Yeah,
past.
you got-
because we
you
gotta
gotta
build
get to a point.
We gotta build our confidence
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? We
I
gotta
ain't gonna
acquire a
meet
few
no
things in
dime the
life.
first day I date.
Yeah, we got a couple ducks out there.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see
But
him.
y'all stay in the past though. You feel me? With your duck ass.
You'll see a Shelly, but you ain't gonna see
Yeah.
the Melly. It's a Melly and it's a Shelly.
Oh my
you never gonna
gosh.
meet Melly.
Yeah.
Melly is 3 a.m. when you come by and you go, "Who is it? Shut up, open the door, girl."
Yeah, just shh.
You call and they go, "My kid, put your kids in your room." Okay, I'll be in there in a minute. All right, I'm gonna tap one time, open the door.
They be trying to hang out with your friends. You be like, nah.
See, you never got in that call, right?
I don't even know what you're talking about because actually something interesting happened in the
Oh,
chat
the girl
room.
problem.
My husband said, "Now that you all rated me, do I get to rate you guys?" And I was
Hell
like, you know
no.
what? That's actually a good idea.
How you gonna rate me? You mean rate
Because
you?
y'all rated me.
You
Huh?
asked though.
Y'all rated me.
Oh, go ahead. I
Oh,
thought
can you
meant-
rate us?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, go right ahead. I don't
Go
care.
ahead.
So-
I don't care about that.
I gave you a 9, so you can't hit me with no 6, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I will drop you down
Yeah, my confidence high.
because I know you. But go ahead.
And all my exes is cold.
Go ahead, then. Tony. Now you suggesting shit on the show.
Yeah, shout out to Tony.
Everybody take a drink. All right, go. It's 5:00 somewhere.
I wouldn't talk to you at all. So I wouldn't be on my scale.
You still gotta give a number, Shelly. If we're gonna do this, you gotta post a number.
Yeah, I could have hit you. with
We
that.
gotta entertain the people, Shelly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ain't nobody
See,
gonna be hurt.
so in your
Oh,
case,
shit.
you would start off low.
Damn.
Ain't that a bitch?
What's low? Give me a number. 2.5.
At least I could grow.
Maybe a
That's what
5.
she said.
Okay, I can take a 5.
That ain't
And
bad,
so-
Pops.
As long as you get, I just need to go on a date with you, and then you'll see I'm a charming young.
That's
So
how
that's
most
what I'm
men
saying.
feel.
So you could work your way up because
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you do say a couple of funny things.
Ain't that a
so,
bitch?
so that helps.
Work on your jokes, fellas.
But then when you
talented.
but then when you make promises, then that would knock you back down to a 5 that you don't keep.
But I ain't gonna make no promises that day. I
Yeah,
meet
you 3 weeks in at that
Yeah.
point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You getting promises I didn't already hit.
So you have room to grow. Maybe to
That's
a
what she said.
7.
I can take a 7.
Maybe.
I'm a sexy at 7. At least I meet your friends. How you doing? I'm 7.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I get dressed up, I'm 8.5.
But then if you overdo it with the jokes, then you might drop back down.
I'm never gonna overdo it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the funniest motherfucker in the room.
Maybe.
No, and your friends gonna love me. They be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Girl, he is the keeper."
But I don't care what my friends think, because my friends thought Tony was crazy when I met him, so obviously it didn't matter.
Shouts out to Tony.
So, yeah.
Tony do have that wild eye in him when you take his glasses off.
He got the serial killer smirk though.
He sure do. He look like
Tony?
Yeah, he
Tony like here. Go ahead.
I watch a lot of forensic files. DJ Tudham.
Tony like that boyfriend that bury in your backyard and be flies everywhere. I haven't seen her in a week.
At
a
the
lot of
scene.
flies.
But no,
sir.
it's funny that you say
found a
that.
scratch
Like,
table.
we've gotten into arguments, like, we're debating something, and he does that weird smile you're talking about, and I'm just
I bet he got gloves in
are
his
you,
back
like,
pocket. Nigga.
I'm like, I don't understand, like, why are you looking like that?
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's
He-
like,
He looking at you going, it ain't gonna take much to get rid of you.
One thing I know is crazy people.
I don't think he's gonna kill me, but
Listen,
I feel like he's
Shelly,
like,
listen to me. One thing I know is crazy people. Let me tell you something.
They'll
You
tell
ever
you.
try to leave Tony? I'm gonna end it right there.
if he tries to leave me, I'm the crazy one.
That's what you
That's
think.
what you think.
You ever? I seen Tony's face. You ever try to leave Tony? I know where to find you. Okay?
So I'm gonna do this because I can. So I think we got back. I dropped Shelly off kind of late. Tony was
When?
in that time I dropped the first time I came to your house.
Nigga was on
Oh.
the curb,
And
man.
And you picked up the kids, yeah.
Tony was on the side.
Sitting Buddha style.
Tony had that look like. I said, "Hey, Tony, what?"
Hey, Speed.
I was like,
He said, "Hey, Donald."
and he drifted around to the other side. I was like, "Ooh, let's go, kids. We gotta go." I said, "Now I don't even know what happened that night. But all I know, Tony was like, I said, "Hey, Tony, what?" Hey, and he drifted to the other side of the wall.
Oh.
And then you guys were
because
talking.
that was the night we did that late show, and I
Yes.
was drunk, and homeboy had his
Well,
arm around
see,
me.
I
I
didn't
didn't
know-
know.
I didn't
But
know
see, I didn't
about
know
that.
that either.
And
That's right.
man,
he was upset
yeah,
about
see.
that.
Tony had a look on his face.
I already know.
And I hit him with and I was trying to get the dap, and he had bit the corner. I was like, okay.
Dude, I was drunk. I didn't.
I said,
even know.
kids, let's go.
I forgot.
Mommy
about
and daddy are fighting.
But it's funny because I'll ask him, like, is something wrong? No, everything's fine. I'm like, I know something is
know what
wrong.
that
Like, I can
means.
see it in your face.
Yeah, anytime somebody go, and if they say it quick and sharp, no,
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
That means don't go to sleep.
Yeah, no.
And I'm all drunk, like, clearly something's wrong.
They just racking them up.
And then he's like, I wanted to talk to you when you weren't drunk. I'm like, no, let's just talk about it now. And then I'm like, yeah, we should have
And I think that when I heard now, that's when me and Brooklyn and Maya bent the corner. I said, it's like, Dad, we left something. Just you gonna leave it here? It lives here. Let's go.
It's Tony's now.
It's Tony's now. It belongs to Tony. But he had a look, and I never seen that. You know, I only met him a few times, but I knew that look because I'm a dude.
Yeah.
And you come home, but talk. Yeah, how you doing? Can I talk to you for a second? And everything was real mumble, like, and I heard you go, and he went, I said, let's go, kids. They was like, we got to say bye to Rio. No, Rio's fine. Let's go.
That's so funny.
You were
That's
like,
real tough.
why? I was silly. I was like, yeah, I gotta go.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, shouts out to Tony.
And you have to be in a relationship to know that language, know that body language. I knew it when I came in the door. I knew it because he just drifted around the corner, and I was trying to give him dab. I was like, where'd he go?
That
Or
is
even
so
to
funny.
know your spouse though enough to be cool that you came home drunk, you know, and he didn't just.
Because he didn't front you.
Yeah.
Right.
He was a good
Shouts
dude.
out to
That's how I knew he was a good dude.
Cause I listen,
Aw,
ladies.
thank
I'd have gave you the both barrels. Bitch!
I wouldn't even.
Fuck you,
I'd
been.
have been like, yo, Speedy, you can take her back with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, get all your shit. Get all these tutus and get the fuck out that big room. Get your ass downstairs.
I was I was dating this young lady. She was in the studio one time recording with some artist. I think the dude he might be a little on the other side, but it didn't matter to me though. So she called me at like 10:30. We stand together at the time. She goes, hey babe. I'm like, I look at the phone. She's like, here we go with them. I'm like, what's up? I'm still at the studio. I said, I know. Do you mind if I stay here tonight and finish? I said, what?
Bitch.
Pops. I said, I looked at my phone. I said, you know who you called, right? She said, yeah. I said, all right, bye. I hung the phone about 10 minutes. I heard, hey, babe. I said, nigga, you
Yeah, y'all.
listen, man. I wouldn't even have that you got, man, shit.
I
Man.
think sometime y'all try. You try.
Your
You
tool
try.
be outside, everything.
Everything be out.
Tool-
My
Sewing
tool.
machine,
Yeah,
no
tool.
needle, so you ain't gonna make shit.
Your waffle maker, nigga, everything.
I'd break
Not my Mickey whip
I would
maker.
break the ear on the waffle maker so it don't never work right.
Yeah, if I married
I would
14
murder
years,
you.
if I was married 14 years, I might cut your Mickey ears up. I know.
Mickey?
No, you know what I would do?
I gotta hit you where
Hey,
it
I
is.
would-
Mickey
I would
is-
hang
I'm going
your
for the
Mickey dog.
Mickey.
Yeah.
I'm going for the
Oh,
Mickey.
I'm going for the dog.
That
Hey.
you will definitely be.
You'd have
murdered.
came home.
I will go to jail for that.
You'd
He
have
didn't
came
bleach
home
them.
and that case would have been empty.
Dude, I literally would go to jail for that. Like, I wouldn't
No, I
cry.
would have pops. I would have live streamed.
I would have cried right now. It didn't even happen.
I'd have got my views up, nigga. I'd have live streamed it. Yeah, you want to play with me? Bitch? Huh? Say it to Mickey, nigga.
Oh my god.
I'd had a pistol on him. Say it again.
Mickey
I
going to Mickey heaven.
I
Say it
would
to
have
my little
blacked
friend.
out. Like I'm not even kidding. That's like
Man,
killing
I
my
know how to
mom.
get to you. I know how to get to
fuck?
you.
FYI, because she's looking like this girl's crazy.
She is.
She looking like y'all crazy.
My
as
birth
hell.
mom gave me a Mickey Mouse. That's the only thing I have from her because she passed away when I was 3. So I'm like,
But I
will
need
kill them.
because women, because I'm gonna show you how women work. Women have to get your attention, fellas. So they're gonna, if you say, "Man, I love my car,"
Don't
when the
tell 'em.
argument happened, they're gonna bust the window on the car. Why? Because that's the shit
I
you
mean, but
love.
that's a
So
car. You
no,
can
no.
replace the car.
It's not the car.
Can't
It's the
replace that
thing
Mickey.
that you need to get their attention.
Right.
I need to get your attention. You're
That's when
not
they hit
hearing
you.
me.
That's why your mama dead. Like,
Yeah,
what?
or they hit you with your
What?
mama dead because my mama dead. You know I'm sensitive about
I
that.
would stab you.
You can't show that kind of weakness. Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
why-
gotta
I don't
work
have
that.
self control.
That's why I never say I love anything because if the argument happened, that's what you're gonna fuck up.
That's what I love you.
100%.
Now what you gonna do?
Now
Kill
you beat yourself up. Now run through the wall.
100. I had to learn that. I learned that the hard way. This girl, she threw my Jordans and stuff off the balcony. But when I pull up, pops, I don't know it's my stuff. So I just pull up like, damn, somebody getting this shit thrown out. Nigga, I'm like, and I start looking like, them some fly J's though, and I'm like, nigga, I'm like my Jordans. So after that, I realized I'm like, why did she didn't touch nothing else? Just threw all my
'Cause you
shoes
knew
out.
you loved them
So I
Jordans.
had to take a step back, and I said, you know what? I can't display that kind of action because they gonna use that on me. So after that,
had
nigga, I tear them Jordans up, nigga. Fuck
I
these
had
Jordans.
a
nigga.
Volkswagen. I had lowered it. Had a 2180 motor in the back. Had alloy
the sky
wheels
blue
front and back. Sky blue one.
I got that
It's
picture,
called
Pop.
Grabber Blue. I need that picture.
I think you got a blue rag on throwing the west side.
Yes,
too.
it got a rag.
If
It
I
had a
ain't
rag
mistaken.
on it, and I had spent all day. Me and Joe putting the one-piece windows in. We put the one-piece windows in. And little honey found out I was fucking around. She went out there and bust the window.
I don't even
Good.
know the story. I already know how that
I
go.
went. You know what? That's never gonna happen again.
Yeah, I pull up on a moped, nigga. Fuck
You
that.
know, bust
Listen,
my window.
Shout out to my brother D. This is the coldest thing I've ever seen. So this is when sidekicks come out,
Oh, yeah,
right?
I
This is a
remember
big deal. We in high school. He probably one of the people with a sidekick. So we walking, and he's really one of the people who D. He really one of the people he don't care. Like when he say he don't care, he really mean it. So he's walking with this girl, and she in his ear. I know you been texting no girl. He's like, yo, I ain't been texting. Give me the phone. He like, you're not getting this phone. She's like, give me the phone. She go to reach for the phone. He like, you're not getting the phone. She reached for it again. He just snapping in half, dropping and keep walking like it never happened. We
Clearly
behind
has
him.
something to hide
No, I don't know if he has
No.
something to hide or not.
Uh,
It don't
Yeah.
matter. You ain't getting the phone.
That was his
because
point.
he didn't want her to see.
No,
what
No,
was in
his
there.
you're
point
not
was,
getting the phone.
You're not getting the phone. It don't
He
matter
was
about.
cheating.
I've seen him do this. Hey, shout out to my dog, man.
You know
There's
every
no-
guy. You know every guy don't cheat. You
If
do
you're
know
gonna
that.
break
Big
your
facts.
sidekick,
It could be you.
It could be you.
I'm only cheating because you ain't doing something right.
That's-
You a 6.
that's why girls.
You
cheat.
came down to a 6.
I'll do the same thing. If my girl is nagging me about something, and it's not, if we argue, if it's not important, I'll throw it away right there in front of her.
Yeah.
Well, you said you don't get me, so I'll be like, I thought I shouldn't trash.
I ain't
It's
getting
over
nobody's
now.
shit.
Yeah, it's over now, nigga. Now what? Now we good.
Now it's
so
out the
let's go get
car.
some ice cream. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah. Or you always doing. Well, I don't do that no more.
Yeah, now it's over, nigga.
I don't do something.
Yeah, you always watch the game. I
No.
recorded it, nigga. That's
Yeah.
over.
I'm not even watching the game.
Yeah, I'll watch it later.
I
Now
ain't
what?
took the TV out the house.
Yeah, we on TV no more.
Now
Yeah.
what?
I'm watching tablets.
Yeah, TV gone, nigga. Cable's off, nigga.
Didn't even pay the cable.
and that's her.
So why you mad?
No, see, it ain't gotta be nobody's fault. We trying to live a better life.
And apparently these little obstacles are fucking with you. My friend, you always with your friends. I don't hang with them no more.
Yeah, fuck them, nigga. Now what?
Now
You my
mad
bestie.
at
You
now?
my bestie, nigga.
Yeah. Now you got to hang out with me. There's 6. 6 and 6 hang out.
Crazy.
Let's go hoop, nigga.
So I'm up to a 7.
Oh, what's my number,
lost
Shelly?
you.
Come on, what's my
All right,
number?
what's next?
I'm dying to hear this. I'm dying to hear this. Shouts out to Sky, by
I
the
know
way.
y'all got to start high.
Hey, Sky, what's my number? Sky, give me my
I
number.
think she's in there too.
I know, I see it.
Oh,
Come on, Shell. What's the next number?
Chat room, give me my number. You dudes better not say nothing. I don't need no dudes.
He's
nigga.
a 7.
I like his beats.
See, I don't actually like the beads, but
I don't
I
have
would
no beads,
say
man, but-
maybe
The beads.
it
I
could
can't
be.
get no
It could have started at a 7,
That's low on my
Well, where'd he
bar.
start? That's what we asking. He's a 4.
I could have
but
started
then
at 7.
you definitely, no offense, are lower than your dad.
Bam!
Only
Yeah, that don't
Because
bother
I
me.
made you,
Not,
nigga.
but
Shouts out
only
to Pops, though.
I got
You feel me?
jokes.
because of all of his womanizing.
What the fuck? Oh, you talking about him?
Or not womanizing, but
Yeah, I
what do you
was
call
gonna
it?
say,
Like
I ain't never
all those
womanized. I
weird
love the
beliefs of
women.
like I want multiple wives.
But you don't
and-
know that.
Never said
you
I wanted
just
multiple
met him.
wives.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would go down.
But you don't know that about him. You have to go first. You have to give him What'd you say?
Date. A date.
So
right?
the date was a 4?
No,
It's hard to-
7.
Nigga, we go on a date. It's a
No,
wrap,
mine was a
nigga.
6. He got lower than me.
bad
He's
for
a
you.
But
5.
he would end lower than you.
Take no L.
No, he need to start lower than me and work his way up. So he has 6. 5.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, while you talking that bullshit, shout out to Sky though.
What does Sky say?
Come, what you think
She said, "Nick, you're a 10 hands
Yeah,
down."
that's my. Yeah.
fuck outta
That's
here.
why.
Yeah.
That's why he wants you to marry him.
I got
I'm
a
just kidding.
10.5 in there. Shout out to my dogs.
That was a
I got a
dude.
10.5 for my forehead though. That's cold blooded.
That's funny.
Hey man, you gotta find something wrong with a player. You know, it's all good. You gotta find something.
Okay, we all started you kind of high.
I didn't start.
now
Wait,
that
I didn't
met-
say nothing.
Okay, my bad. What'd you
All
do?
right, we talking about the video Shelly or when I met Shelly?
Which one we talking about? This Shelly or this Shelly? We go with this Shelly. Because we didn't meet her.
This
We met
Shelly, yeah. Honestly,
See,
shit.
that's the laugh.
Look.
That bullshit.
Why? That's my.
So
That's
look,
my laugh.
Hold
though.
on, hold on. Let me
Like
go
I'm like Jack in the Box.
So
What
look,
would you like to eat?
if I would have met that Shelly, I definitely would have given you a lower. 'Cause I'm not really into those type of chicks.
You're a liar. You said that you had a crush on me when I was in
Impossible.
I was a kid though. I'm talking about
3.
in real life.
Three?
Three.
In
I'm
real,
not that old.
in real life, I'm not attracted to like the video chicks. But when I met you, it was more natural. So I give you 7.5, 8 on the
In
real,
there?
No, in real
Oh,
life.
here?
Yeah, in
Oh,
real
okay.
life. In real life.
I gave you 9.
right
Here. Yeah, I
Hold
don't
on.
know you.
But as soon as you would have laughed though, nigga, immediately, nigga, I'm chipping you down. And
You're so stupid.
Then you would have given me the crazy eyes.
Yeah.
That would have not.
Then abandoned.
If you'd have laughed again, I would have knocked another point off.
Then your thumbs would have came out your shirt.
And as soon as you put the Mickey ears on, nigga, I'm out. Nigga, I was like, all right, nigga, I'm out.
No,
nigga.
as soon as she said, you want to go to Disneyland? For the 8th time.
I'm tapped out, nigga. I'm tapped out, nigga.
That's because you can't afford me because I like Disneyland.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what you want to believe. All right, Donna, what would you give Shelly?
She is thin, nigga.
Not that Shelly. Here. I
She
feel
is
like I
thin.
feel like what to call him on Apollo.
Well, I thank you for that "I'm thin" comment because I don't feel like I'm thin.
Okay.
Well, in his world.
I mean, his scale.
In my world, in his world, you're thin.
scale.
You're anorexic.
His scale, you got anorexia.
Yeah, you're bones.
Good thing you didn't meet me when I was in high school because I really was bones.
Yeah, you're right there.
You ain't even seen you.
Not
I'm gonna go with 8.5, 9.
That's too high.
Aw, thank you.
That's too high.
That's because
See,
I
I
know
would-
you.
but
Shelly.
Now you know her. Now you found out everything you need to know about her. Where did she come down
Six
to?
and 5.
You said it's 6 and a 5.
See, you always end up where we
Between 6 and
start.
5.
We end up above you, so you might want to stick with us.
Well, I didn't grade Donald yet.
Go ahead, shoot.
It's kind of easy.
So
You're
I
right
feel
there.
like Donald would start around where you were, a
What a
6. But then I feel like now that I have known him, he could
Slide
be
right
an 8
past
or a
y'all.
9.
You did.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say something about my brother too. This is
Church,
real
man.
talk though. Real talk. And I say it's about both my brothers. Justin's probably the greatest I've ever seen.
Justin, we're
at
not
this.
counting Justin. We're counting
I'm
Donald.
not finna give him a number either, so we can skip past that part. But one thing that I say have been passed down through my generations, from my grandfather, my pops got it passed down to us. They got the gift of gab, man.
Nigga,
I've seen Justin.
had some of the coldest pieces.
Justin
I was
smack your daughter in front of her mama, and her
So-
mama go tell the daughter, "You should be with him."
like,
But he has a girl. You should be with him though. He's a really good guy.
that dude.
Greatest I've ever seen.
that nigga.
Greatest, and I've been around some players in my life, and not saying Justin a player, but he's just
I
the
got
nicest
a
person.
nice
I've ever
skill
seen.
set.
Yeah, but Don be doing his thing too. Yeah.
That's
Come
why
on.
I said he would be an 8 or 9 because
Stay
What
there,
up,
bro.
up?
Don't
he
move.
has
Don't
an
move. We
awesome
bring you.
personality. He doesn't degrade women.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Woman?
Hey, they still wear jeans.
And
like
then
that?
I'm gonna say this, nigga.
got
Don't
on
do it.
FUBU
Wait,
jeans?
wait till you. I'm gonna say this. You know what
on
really would have blew me, and I probably would have been like, I'm cool. When you would have did the woman, I literally would have been like, you know what?
I'm out.
It's the one with
look.
the V on it.
Turn your mic off.
Yeah,
It's all the way
Nick.
at the bottom.
It would have did just like this. Now just say the woman,
Woman.
Yeah, that'll work. At the,
and
at the
all the girls in the room are called.
Woman.
I'd have went. You know, it's late.
I can't help
I already
the
got
way
you.
I
I got you.
pronounce it, but I'm.
But you wouldn't have got there. I'd have been like, I have an Uber for you, and just tell me where you're at. No, you know, hey, I'd have been just give me a hand. Give me a hand.
no.
Shut
No,
it.
you just shook my hand. I'd be like, thank you. You're mad cool.
You better
Pat her
than
on
me.
the back.
And I'd have been just like that. Hey, what you doing? Yeah, she about to leave now.
Shelly, I would imagine you've done this before. Just being that you've been around a lot of people. Have you ever had to just escape from a date before?
Have I?
Like been on a date and just had 15. I'm sure
Or
you
came up
have.
with some reason to leave.
had to escape, sneak out the back door or something.
I mean, I don't think I've ever left a date, but I remember I had booked a date. Like I went on a date, didn't like the guy, but I had already had another date lined up.
Hilarious.
That shit never
That's
happened.
cold-blooded.
Literally, like I was in my house, the guy's banging on my door. I turned all the lights off, stood quiet. He was there for like a good 3 hours.
The guy you told to
Quiet.
leave?
The guy that came back like to go on a date with me, and I was like, I couldn't tell him no
'Cause
for
he
some
thought you was
reason.
in there getting your groove
Dude,
on.
he would not leave my apartment. I was like, this guy's freaking crazy. Like he's
Is
psychotic.
his name Tony?
No,
Shouts out to Tony.
this is back
Shout
in
out to
Jersey.
take a drink, y'all. All right, we got to take a quick break. We'll get Mark Howie in here. You got to stay tuned, Nick. Howie about to come in. He's one of my comedian buddies.
Shout out to Mark.
We're about to play the interview that we did with John Witherspoon on the Foxhole. Fox, myself, Johnny Mac, TDP.
What the?
Poetess was on, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out to the
super,
OG
super funny
Poetess.
interview. I hope you guys like it. This is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be Speedy.